Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this broadcast. Thank you so much for your always great support in this YouTube platform. Ladies and gentlemen, hii maisha hatufai kudharau mtu yeyote. Na huwa nawaambia hapa ya kwamba any single day you wake up, you must learn on how you are going to interact with the people. Now, I am not happy that the current US ambassador, Madam Meg Whitman, is now returning to Nairobi New Role. In other words, she has refused to go back to America. But we must look at some of the consequences which have made Her Excellency Meg Whitman to surrender herself to work in the Republic of Kenya. After he had called Raila Odinga, had called her a rogue, after he had insulted Kenyans, she had insulted Kenyans, who was saying that election was rigged and was not satisfied. But she said that election in the Republic of Kenya was held fairly. You get the point? Now, when you feel all these dramas, you will realize that it is all about the human supremacy. Kila mtu ako na ile pride, anajitolea na kusema ajui leo unaweza kuwa na mali yote, kesha una hiyo mali. This is what now we are receiving from the office of Meg Whitman, is that Meg Whitman returns to Nairobi in new role. It means that she is dumping Trump administration and not interested on the position she might be offered by Donald J. Trump. Meg Whitman, the former US ambassador, thank you, to Kenya, made her first public appearance in Nairobi since stepping down from her ambassadorial role, assuming the position of advisory board chair of the Kenya Run Expansion Initiative. This marks her first public engagement in Kenya since her resignation in November 2024. Whitman's resignation followed the re-election of President Donald Trump. Through her departure was also influenced by controversies. During her tenure, critics accused her of meddling in Kenya's internal politics, and particularly during the post-election protest of 2022. Despite controversies, Whitman enjoyed strong support within the Kenyan government. President Ruto and his administration praised her for her economic diplomacy, particularly her role in the Why Africa, Why Kenya initiative, which promoted Kenya as an investment destination for US companies. During her tenure, Whitman played a pivotal role in strengthening US-Kenya relations, facilitating trade, health, and security agreements. She was instrumental in organizing President Ruto's state visit to Washington, D.C., where he was hosted by President Joe Biden. This move has also risen debates on platforms like X about the appropriateness of former diplomats returning influence in countries where they previously served, particularly in light of past political tension. Nonetheless, Whitman's new role highlights enduring engagement with Kenya and our shift towards addressing pressing environmental challenges. Very interesting. So instead of going back to US, she has decided to play her role in the Republic of Kenya. But when she was ambassador, she couldn't even humble herself down to earth and even interact with other Kenyans' welfare. But unfortunately, she is now bringing her wisdom in the board. But on our today's political discussion, why do you think Whitman still stick in William Ruto's administration? Before I carry on, ladies and gentlemen, It is my hope and prayer that this video is going to find you well in good health. Though I am not feeling okay, but just bear with me because I have a problem in the throat and also mama kidogo tu ya hali maisha. We are all human beings, we must get sick. Now, according to me, Whitman have detected two things. Number one, if she will go to US, Trump is going to work on her thoroughly because Trump is a nonsense man. Number two, Whitman fears Trump presidency, but she loves William Ruto's presidency. Trump is someone who is not pampering any leader, but but William Ruto is pampering any leader. Is a different. As a head of state, you must learn on how to be sober in your administration. It's not about shouting. It is all about coming up with a decision making. That is what we forget. Now, after all this political insultment Whitman received in her administration during Raila Odinga's attack, she still decided to stay back in the country, which she has a right. But this her staying back in the country is raising eyebrows, and Kenyans are questioning why is she not interested on Trump administration. Is because there is a serious part which she doesn't want to associate with in Trump's administration. I am telling you for free. And now she refused to go back to America. Ni kubaya. Huko pia wanaripoti watu, wacha tu nibaki na huyu Ruto, namjua kuliko ule. Na huyu ni kijana yao wamezaliwa naye. Huyu ni mtu mwenzake, wameishi naye, wameparticipate naye mambo mingi kimaisha. What is this one telling you? Learn to be humble, respect people, respect yourself. There is no permanent situation in this life. Today is yours, tomorrow is another person. Yeah. If she was humble, then she could have even still continued to work with the Trump's administration. But because she participated even on allowing election in the Republic of Kenya to be manipulated, which is true, and Kenyans questioned this, she was questioned, but she refused to say it. Yet she knew things fall apart. She decided now to stay here. Ladies and gentlemen, what are your take? Bye-bye.